So every day I earn at least $2,000 from passive income, and it is through 7 passive income ideas that I use to earn money. And so in this video, I'm going to discuss what each of these ideas are, their pros and cons, plus show you ways that other people can get started with them too. And I think that you might be surprised because I've watched a lot of passive income videos on YouTube, and there are ideas that I use that no one else talks about. So then let's get started by talking about my first passive income idea that I use to earn money, which is automated t-shirt stores. Yep, I've got lots of videos on this channel discussing how I run multiple automated clothing stores with Shopify and Etsy. And although I no longer just sell t-shirts, I sell other clothes too. T-shirts have by far made me the most money. Because you see, here's the thing, right? If you come to Etsy and you do a search for any sort of basic clothing item, such as a t-shirt, most of the t-shirts that you see here are not being printed and shipped by the Etsy seller themselves. Instead, the vast majority are being made through 2 of the most popular print-on-demand apps, Printify and Printful. It's free to register for an account on both, and then you can go through their catalogue of blank items and choose an item that you'd like to customize, such as a t-shirt. Then you create your t-shirt design. For me, as my subscribers know, I like to use a combination of AI art and Canva to create my t-shirt designs. Then you just upload your design onto the blank t-shirt, and then you connect your Printify or Printful account to your store. And both of these apps have automated connections to all of the major e-commerce platforms out there, such as Shopify, Amazon, and Etsy. And then you can list your item for sale for a markup price, and each time a customer buys one of them from you, your print-on-demand app will automatically see the order. The print shop will then charge your card on file the discounted price for the t-shirt, and then print your design onto it, package it up, and ship it out, while you get to keep the difference as profit. So for me, I personally find this very passive, as my print-on-demand apps take care of fulfillment. Other than answering some emails, there is very little that I have to actually do each day. So yes, that's what I do. So let's now discuss the pros and cons. And we'll start with the pros. Why not? So firstly, I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy creating the designs with Canva, and I really love it when I see someone wearing one of my designs. And secondly, I like that it doesn't take a lot of time. So you take this best-selling t-shirt here, right? It is a clever design. I love it. It is a great t-shirt, but technically, it isn't a very complicated design. Like, if I'd come up with this idea myself, I could have probably made a very similar design in Canva in less than 30 minutes. However, in saying all this, there are 2 things that you need to consider. Firstly, unless you have a credit card, this is not a free side hustle to start. And here's why. So I sell my t-shirts for around $21 with shipping as an extra charge. So in total, this customer here paid me $25.94 for a t-shirt, and it cost me $16.88 to buy and ship the t-shirt from Printful. So overall, it's a great margin. However, it takes time for banks to process the money, so you're not going to see that $25 in your bank account for usually at least 2 to 3 business days. So you have 2 options in the meantime. Firstly, if you have a credit card, it is really easy. You can just use your credit card to pay the $16 to Printful, and then when the money clears in your bank account, you can just pay off the credit card. Or you can use a debit card which has $16 on it already. However, I understand not everybody has a debit card with $16 on it, and not everybody has a credit card. I totally get it. In addition, you're also going to need to have a plan on how you're going to market and advertise your store. This is why most beginners usually choose to pick a third-party marketplace like Amazon or Etsy, because these marketplaces already market and advertise themselves, and so you get to just piggyback off of their traffic and not have to market products yourself. And by the way, if you're curious and want to see a case study where I started a successful store from scratch on Etsy using their free traffic, then I highly recommend checking out this video. Plus, you can get a copy of my free ebook, The 6 Steps That 6-Figure Online Stores Follow to make over $10,000 a month with print on demand. In it, I share my personal tips and tricks. So if you want a copy, there'll be a link to download it in the description. But anyway, back to the video. And this leads me on to my next passive income idea, which is to create and sell digital products on Etsy. So this is something that I'm just getting into, but basically on Etsy, you will find lots of digital products for sale too, not just physical products. And the way these work is interesting. So when a customer buys one of these, rather than having an item physically mailed to them, they instead have an email sent to them from Etsy, which contains a download link that they can click on and then download their digital product. So this is a very passive income idea when you think about it, because Etsy basically does everything for you. They advertise and they drive traffic to their marketplace, and they do website maintenance on your store, and they even send the customer your digital product. Basically, there is very little that a seller actually needs to do day to day. And the most popular digital products tend to fall into one of three categories. So the first are Notion templates. People love buying aesthetically pleasing Notion templates. For example, you take this planner here, right, designed to help women with ADHD. You can see it has had 7 sales today. And secondly, you have printable PDFs, and probably the most popular printable PDFs are decorations such as printable posters or charts or invitations, that sort of thing. Like, take this printable poster set here as an example. You can see that it has had 8 sales today. And then thirdly, you have Canva templates. So that is when you create a design in Canva and then share it with customers as a template link. So that way they can customize it themselves. For example, this Canva template is a bundle of editable wedding signs, and you can see that it's had 13 sales today. So then let's discuss the pros and cons. And so probably the biggest pro that I see with this is that unlike with selling physical products, it is completely free to create and sell a digital product. After all, unlike with my t-shirt business, you don't have to buy a product to resell it. Instead, you just create your digital product and then it's free to make another copy of it to sell. Secondly, again, if you're just a creative person, then you might find this a lot of fun. If you enjoy creating Notion templates or PDF files or Canva templates, then you might genuinely enjoy doing this. The biggest downside though that I see is that unlike with, say, a basic slogan t-shirt, it's a lot more work to create these. Like, for example, that t-shirt before, the creator just had to create one single design and then slap it on a t-shirt. But for this one here, this wedding sign bundle requires the creator to have made 70 different designs to be able to sell them as a pack. And so as a whole, I think that digital products require more upfront work to create and sell. And I'll tell you what, all of this talk about physical products versus digital products reminds me of the next passive income idea on my list, which is credit card cash outs. Because you see, here's the thing, right? To make money with my automated t-shirt stores, I have to spend money to make money, right? Because I've got to buy the t-shirts that I resell. And so to pay for them, I use credit cards. And so since I sell a lot of clothes, I get a lot of credit card reward points. And for me, my favorite card that I use is the Amex Platinum. This allows me to exchange my credit card points for cash, and it allows me to exchange my points for business class and first class flights for me and my family, which is my personal favorite way to use them. So let's discuss the pros and cons, and honestly, this one is pretty simple. If you're running a business or an online store that has to spend money to make money, then this is an absolute no-brainer. This is just a really easy passive way to earn extra cash. But since the best credit cards with the best rewards usually have yearly fees, then if you're running a free business like a digital product store, then it's probably not worth it to get them. All right then, so the next passive income idea on my list is this: evergreen videos. Yes, so TikTok and YouTube have pretty good monetization programs. Sadly, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat don't really have proper ones right now. But at the very least, we still have YouTube and TikTok, which are great because they split ad revenue with their creators. So for me, of course, I take advantage of the YouTube monetization program. When people watch my videos, ads are also shown alongside them, so YouTube splits the ad revenue with me. However, if you want to earn passive money doing this, then I strongly recommend that you focus on evergreen content rather than trendy topics for your videos. Basically, evergreen content is when you make a video which people are likely to watch months, if not years into the future, usually because it is educational and helpful. So take this video here that I made 3 years ago. It's a tutorial for Canva on how to create a t-shirt design. And well, if you think about it, people are always creating t-shirt designs every day within Canva. So this video is just as relevant today as it was 3 years ago. And so people keep watching it. And so then you can check out my earnings for it. You can see that in the past 3 years, every day, this video has gone on to earn me anywhere from, on average, $5 to $20 a day passively. Whereas on the flip side, take this video here. It was a news announcement related to a print-on-demand website called Zazzle. Now, at first, the news was hot, and so it made a bunch of money, but now I am lucky if it earns even 5 cents a day. So depending on what video topic you choose, YouTube can be passive or not passive. If I was choosing to run a news YouTube channel, then I would have to be uploading videos basically every day because my previous videos would be out of date fast. I'd have to be constantly replacing them with new content. But since I've made a lot of evergreen videos, even if I don't upload a new video for a long time, I still earn passive income every day, no matter what. And as I said, YouTube is not the only platform that pays creators. TikTok has their own monetization program. They pay eligible creators on average 20 cents to $2 per 1,000 views on eligible videos that are 1 minute or longer. And honestly, a lot of people prefer making videos for TikTok because for some people they find it much easier to create a quick video on their phone than to make a proper YouTube video. So then let's discuss the pros and cons. And so again, if you're a creative person, this can be a lot of fun and it can be free to start. These days there are lots of great free video editing apps like Clipchamp and CapCut, and you can even just use your phone as your video camera. But on the flip side, compared to a t-shirt, which can take me just minutes to create, it can take me days to create a YouTube video. So do keep that in mind. And speaking of videos, this also leads me on to my next passive income idea, which is affiliate marketing, as this is another way that I earn money from YouTube. You see, in that Canva tutorial video, right, there is a link that you can click on and then you can go and sign up for a subscription to Canva. Well, this is an affiliate link, which is basically a referral link, which tracks whether somebody clicks on a link and then goes and buys something. And then if they do, I get a commission. I have tutorials on this channel for all of my favorite apps and websites. So combined, all of these videos have added up to a nice stream of passive income each day from affiliate commissions. Now, people often ask me, Sarah, how can I find affiliate links to promote products that I like? And it's a good question. And well, for me, I primarily use this website here, Impact. Most of my favorite brands have affiliate programs, which are run through Impact's website. In addition though, I know that a lot of people make a lot of money on YouTube and TikTok through Amazon's affiliate program. This is called Amazon Associates. It lets you sign up and create affiliate links directly to Amazon, and you get paid when people click them and buy something. And so a lot of people make money on TikTok and YouTube by creating educational or helpful videos about products such as review videos or unboxing videos. So then let's discuss the pros and cons. And probably the biggest pro of all is that you can make money with this with very little following. Because you see, here's the thing, right? To stop scammers from spamming YouTube, they had to introduce minimum monetization requirements. And so now, to turn ads on, you need to have at least 1,000 YouTube subscribers. And on TikTok, you need 10,000 followers. However, what is really cool is that before I even had 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I was already making money with this channel because of affiliate marketing. On the flip side though, I understand that not everybody wants to create tutorials or helpful videos on products or apps, and I absolutely get it. And so if you would rather just create fun and entertaining videos on any topic that you like, then it might be better just to focus on ad revenue. Okay then, let's now move on to the next passive income idea on my list. And this time it is one which I have seen pretty much no one talk about here on YouTube, which is leveraging tax money. Because you see, here's the thing, right? In most countries, when you work a job and you get paid salary or you get paid wages, tax money is automatically deducted and withheld from that money, and it is paid directly to the government, and you never see the tax money in your bank account. Whereas, when you run your own business or you're self-employed, you get to keep all of the money. And then 2 to 4 times a year, depending on where you live, you then pay taxes on the profits of your business, and you pay it in a single lump sum. This means then financially you are at a huge advantage compared to people that are just earning money from working a job. Because what you can do is you can leverage that tax money to earn money from it in the meantime. So you take me here, right, in New Zealand, I currently pay tax 3 times a year. And so while I'm holding that money in preparation of paying it, I leverage it in multiple ways, with one of the easiest being just putting it into a high yield savings account and then earning interest from it. So yeah, there really isn't any cons to this. If you are self-employed or running your business, this is just an easy way to earn additional money. Probably the only con to this is that you can't do it if the only way you're earning money is by working a job. So then let's move on to the next passive income idea that I earn money from, which is automated emails. And again, this is another idea that I don't think I've seen anyone else talk about. So remember how earlier I was like, hey, do you want to learn the tips and tricks that I personally use to earn money with print on demand? Well, if you do, you can download a copy of my free ebook. Well, there are two reasons why I made this ebook. Firstly, at the time, a lot of people just wanted me to create a free beginner guide to print on demand, and so creating an ebook was the easiest and simplest way for me to do that. But secondly, to get my ebook, you have to agree to sign up to my email newsletter, which is great because this way, if YouTube ever shuts down, then I'm still connected to my subscribers through emails. But something that me and some of my staff members have done is so that we don't have to write emails for this newsletter every single week, we have created a series of educational emails which contain links to helpful videos which automatically get emailed out to new subscribers. And these are called email autoresponders. So, for example, on day 121 of subscribing, subscribers will automatically get emailed this email here. It previews a YouTube video that I created, which reviews the 3 most popular print-on-demand apps. And of course, it includes a link to where people can go and watch the video. And of course, whenever anyone clicks the link to watch the video, I earn passive money from YouTube ads by having viewers come back to my channel. So then, what are your thoughts on my passive income ideas? Let me know in the comments, and if you'd like to learn about even more ways that people are earning money online, be sure to watch my next video here on screen, and I will see you in the next video.